Welcome back again on my YouTube channel. If this is the very first time that you are coming on my channel, I welcome you all. You're my bosses. I give you one of those. So, other than that, yeah, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share this conversation with our brothers who listen to or who need a little bit of guidance here and there. Had a very nice stream. Look at you. You guys look how nice I am looking. Oh God, I'm looking like an egg. But anyway, this is how a man is supposed to look, especially if you have a receding hairline like myself. Then it's just better for you to shave it all and just look handsome. Look at how I am. Yes, I had taken a break for a few days, and now I am back. So now we'll be having videos every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and Mondays. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So those are the 4 days that we'll be having videos here on this platform. And yeah, every one of those days when you pop up here, you'll find something that is awaiting you, something very magical and something very beautiful that will be awaiting you. Now, your girlfriend comes to you and she says, now you've gotten a new girlfriend, and she says to you, Chris, how many women have you ever slept with? And now, because you want yourself to look like you're the champion, you are the one who knows how this game operates. Now you decide to tell her, hey, I've had 7 girlfriends and I've slept with all of them. For you, you might be thinking, oh yes, I'm doing the right thing by revealing the number of girlfriends that I have had. But in return, what you're doing is you're killing her mystery. You should be very blunt about it. You should just take it as if it's nothing, and just tell her, oh, you want to know the number of girls that I've had, or the ones that I've taken to bed. You can be blunt by saying it's probably less than 2 or more than 2, depending. But be very, very blunt about it. Or you can even flip the question and ask her, oh, why do you want to know? But even if you were to ask her, what do you want to know? It's already showing that you don't have confidence in yourself. So all that you can say is leave it as blunt. If you've slept maybe with 5 or 6 or 7 or 9, never ever dare to reveal that number to a woman that you are in a relationship with. And personally, I found myself saying, oh yeah, this one, and this one. And it was all funny until one day when she got to see a message on my phone. And then she was like, oh, so you're still talking to the girls that you're sleeping with while you're with me. And bro, this whole thing just changed completely. The whole dynamics just changed completely. So she threw it back in my face. And I vowed to myself, under no circumstance would I ever come out and reveal the number of women that I have slept with. And you also, gentlemen, you might think maybe, yeah, by me saying this, I'm trying to win her heart or any of these things. No, no, no. Don't ever find yourself in that scenario. Or the other thing that you should never do is wait to get intimate with a girl. A girl has told you, and now you really have to prove to me that you deserve me, or you deserve to sleep with me, and then make you wait for sex. Bro, the rule of the game is this: if she cannot give it to you, then there's no point of you be excuse me of you being together. Because anyway, what are we doing here if she cannot get to be intimate with you. And by the way, this one can even be taken a little bit further. In my previous video, I said the true, genuine feelings cannot really be negotiated. So if you find yourself negotiating with a woman to get intimate with, then you've already lost the game. Always you should try to let the woman decide why she should sleep with you. Let her find the reason why she should sleep with you or why she should not sleep with you. And probably some of the things that will make even this woman to not to sleep with you is probably number one, you're not well groomed, you don't take care of yourself, you don't apply some deodorant, you don't present yourself. Oh yeah, that can be a very big turn off. Or number two, I don't know what else will make her not to sleep with you. Probably she's not just attracted to you, and that's why you should be very much careful and able to know, is this girl attracted to me? And if she's not, it's just better for you to let it be, rather than you trying to win her over and yet she's not attracted to you. Then in the end, you just find yourself chasing your own tail. So gentlemen, you should be very much be able to know a woman that is genuinely attracted to you and pursue those ones. And the ones that don't, then it's not just worth it. Because me, bro, most of the lessons that I've had here, these are lessons that I've gone through personally. And bro, I was once kept waiting, and the girl told me, Chris, you just have to wait until marriage. Bro, the relationship ended today, and in 3 months' time, bro, she was already pregnant for someone else. And this person, by the way, they never really married her. So now she's someone's baby mama out there. So she didn't like me as the person. That's what most of you don't understand. It's you as the person that she's not interested in. Because if she was interested in you as a person, she'll be breaking all the possible rules that you can think of. But because she's not interested in you, then she makes these rules for you. Hence the saying that people normally say, women will always make rules for the guys that they don't want to be with, and they will forever break the rules for the guys that they want to be with. Did you hear that? You should mark that thing somewhere. Women will always make rules for the guys that they want to be with, and they will always break these rules for the guys that they want. So next time you find yourself being given rules and things to do, then you already know she really doesn't like you that much. She'll tell you, I think coffee is a very, very interesting stuff. Bro, this is like the 6th or the 7th cup that I've had today of coffee. And I drink coffee when I'm working here on my desk or almost any time that I get a chance for a cup of coffee. I just enjoy it. Because anyway, what else? Anyway, before I forget, so we were saying the rules, they just apply to the guys that they don't want to be with. Because if they meant that these rules were very, very, very solid, every woman has someone that they will bend their rule for. So if you're being kept waiting for sex, no, it's not worth it. Just keep walking. Also, now let me ask you guys a question and let me know in the comment section. Do you actually think that women have the capability to love a man for what he is? Oh, yes, Chris, you're handsome. I just love you. I want to have your baby. Or do you think that women can love a man just genuinely from the bottom of their heart, even if this man is not providing something? Because was it Chris Rock? Was it Chris Rock or I don't know? one of these actors, these Hollywood actors, was saying, I think it was Chris Rock, he was saying, women are, it's only women, dogs, and children who are loved unconditionally. The rest of us men, we are loved so long as we provide value. So the day you stop providing this value to the people that you think they care for you, bro, that will be probably the day that you'll cease to exist in their existence. And I find that thing very scary. Because most men think that by doing the things that their women ask them to do, then yeah, they are winning these women. But that's never the case. That's not always the case. You can always have this, you should always have the drive for you to provide and do the things that are expected of you, regardless of the outcome that might come out of it, if that makes sense to you. So provide the values and know that the day those values finish, then the relationship is also finished. Take an example of this. In a gold mine somewhere, probably in DRC or which other countries, or let's say Tanzania or in Kenya now that they're discovering that they have gold. Do you think that that gold that they have there, the day it finishes, anybody gives a flying fuck about the environment or the damage that is already caused? No. And that's why most of us men, we find ourselves alone in our old age. You've taken kids to school, you've taken care of their mother, you've paid your mortgage, you've done everything that is expected of you. But at the end of the day, you find yourself just alone in the cold because your value has ceased to exist. And that's why when a man loses his job, his relationship, most men, you saw during the pandemic, during the pandemic, most men were abandoned. Divorces were being filed left, right, and center because anyway, these men, they lost their job, they lost their sources of income, their kids don't respect them, their wife doesn't love them anymore, and they don't have a job, and now they are stuck inside the house for 24/7 with their wives who don't love them, with their kids who don't respect them, and the next thing the woman is doing is filing for a divorce. And I'm not saying that there were not men also who became a nuisance to their family. Some men also have become a nuisance to their family. Some men have been the source of chaos and the issues in their families. But I don't want to go into that very much because anyway, here in the UK and in the United States, the bigger percentage of divorce are initiated by women. It's not the men who are leaving. It is the women who are actually leaving these men and going to wander there somewhere out there in the world, thinking that now I can go and find a better man, only for them to end up being a side chick to another married man. So, do we see where the problem is with our society? Or am I the only one who's seeing this? And I'm sure very many men are seeing these problems in our society today. But I don't think it's a conversation that many men or the society is ready for. Our mothers, our sisters, they make these choices. Okay, I will leave this man because I can go and find another one. And they become, I am an independent girl, or I am in, bro, this independence that women are always fronting, bro, the independence, I'm only hearing it from the black people. In our community, as a black person myself, and anyway, rightly so, as a black person, I will say, this is where the problem is. How can we fix this problem when we have women who are ready to go and be Mrs. Independent out there in the world, leave their husband, abandon their family just because they are not happy? And you see now the rest of the world or Africans are always, they are busy copying this mechanism, and yet their counterpart, I've never heard of an independent Indian woman. I've never heard of an independent white woman. It's always the blacks. And if you think I'm lying, please find this book. It's a book that I have read countless number of times, and I revisit this book every year. By the way, every year, this book I've read it now twice this year. Find this book, and this is not an advertisement, by the way. Find this book right here. You see, it says the things our father never taught us, and you can see. I'm not just telling you things so that you guys assume that I don't read. I've read the book, and I continue to read this book. So the Mrs. Independent nonsense is very rampant amongst our black women. Black women, they'll be like, yeah, I want to be an independent babe. Independent from who? From how? From where? And bro, I just finished university. And at the university, bro, some of these other races, by the time they're finishing their degree, they already have a very serious relationship. And someone graduated at 22 or 23, immediately, within a year or two, she's also married, and now she's building a life. All that independence nonsense, she can develop her career while she's also working on her marriage. But bro, with black women, yes, they want to be very independent. Fuck that independence, if that's even a word of yours. That thing doesn't work. There's no independence because anyway, they all become single mothers. They become depressed. They become feminists, and now they start recruiting the younger women to come now and become feminists. Why? Because they missed the chances that they should have taken earlier on in life, and now they don't want the younger ones to come and have this, and that's why they start shaming you old men. They're like, if you are 30, you cannot marry a 21 or 22-year-old. You should find someone of your age. What? You should find someone of your age. Most of these women in their 30s. Bro, by the time every woman reached the age of 26 years of age, they've met at least one or two guys that have wanted to marry them and get them outside the streets and put them in a marriage by the time they're 26 years of age. Then at 30, you want to come and start telling now a man, you can't do this, you can't do this. Bro, brothers, don't fall for that bullshit. Don't. Now, think of it this way. You as a man today, you are, how old are you? You're probably 20, 24, 25, 26, or even 27. Bro, financially, most men are not really doing good at that moment. Because you finish college at 21. You have your first job probably at 22 or 23. By the time you start saving, buy your small, fast car, okay, you have your small, fast car. Then what's the next thing? The next thing is, you want to work on, let's say, developing. I don't know what you want to develop. Probably you want to develop a business or anything. By the time this business now can give you a few resources here and there, bro, you're already uko hivyo 30, 31, 32. While your small, tiny little girlfriend or the women that are shouting to you now, pickers, 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 bro, take an example. A woman who's, let's say, today 37 or 38, and a man that is 42. This woman that is 38, let's suppose maybe she finished Form 4 at the age of 18, 19. That's when they finish high school and they start university. At the age of 19, she starts university, right? She goes into her first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. Some spend 4 years. If you're in the UK, you spend 3 years in the university and you're done. So for these 4 years, probably if she was brilliant, the guy that she dates in her first year, they keep going. But what are your women doing, especially in Kenya? Bro, in Kenya, they start having sex, or even here in England, some of these girls are starting to have sex maybe at the age of 14, 15, 16, God knows. So I'll go with Kenya. I'm familiar with the dynamics of Kenya. She finishes Form 4. Probably she's already had the first boyfriend by the time she's in Form 4. She goes and studies computer packages. She finds a nigger there. This nigger has so small money. Second boyfriend. The third one in campus. Within the first year, she's still naive before she knows university. By the time she's finishing university, probably she's already had like 5 or 6 boyfriends. Oh, this one cheated, I'm leaving. This one. She leaves. Now, looking for a job. She's idle. All this time, probably she's also trying to date. Bro, someone who's been single for, let's say, maybe 10 years. When she's between the time 18 when she finishes Form 4 and by the time she's 28. Bro, within a span of 10 years, how many could she have possibly dated? How many, if she ever got pregnant, how many pregnancies could she have already aborted? Nothing wrong. I have no problem. So, you all who are listening to me, I'm telling you, don't be shamed for having your standards. And my brothers, if there's anything that I'm going to encourage you to work very, very hard on, bro, work on yourself. And that one, please don't ever stop it. Don't ever stop it. Why I'm saying that? Bro, I got in one relationship. At one moment, I was in a relationship. Even this channel, now I'm just trying to revive it. At one moment, I was in a relationship, bro. This relationship, bro, I made it become my whole purpose. Failed uni that time, emptied all my savings, wasn't focusing on anything. I even stopped posting videos on this YouTube channel. That's how much you being in a relationship that is not helping you in any way, shape, or form. So now you are telling me that I can accept to be shamed by a woman. Of course, the choices to be in a relationship, they were all mine. I'm okay with that. I take the blame for that. But if you consistently work on yourself, like, bro, forget about the existence of relationship and all this other nonsense, and just say, I will dedicate myself to work on this one thing. For me, I know this for sure that, bro, this channel, I know I belong here. Whether there's one person watching or whether there's 100 people watching, whether there's 1,000,000 people watching, this is what I will be doing non-stop. So even you, don't accept to be guilt-tripped. Don't accept nothing. Even if your people don't believe in you, bro, tell them, fuck you, and keep working on yourself. And don't make the women in your lives become the prizes. Bro, in the world today, men are the prizes. Let no one lie to you. Let no one, bro, all the noise, cancel it. You are the prizes. And women are supposed to be bowing down to you. Yes, my Lord. Because look at your sisters. If your sisters are still have kids but no husband and anything, are they independent? No, they are not. Are they free? No, probably they are not. They're still relying on you as a person. So, bro, it's high time that all that you need to do is this: work extremely hard on yourself. Don't put yourself in the back foot, trying to put the woman on a pedestal, thinking that this woman is going to reciprocate this. No, no, don't do that, because anyway, it doesn't work. And I'm saying this because, yeah, I've been the guy that has put a woman on a pedestal. Bro, you should have seen me when I was in love. It's like I stopped thinking completely and I was like, I am in love. Nothing can come in between me and the love that I have out here in the world. Nothing. Absolutely nothing could come in between me and the love that I had. But in the end, bro, I was still left like an idiot. The girl was like, Chris, this relationship is not working for me. And she left. Imagine that happening when I have dedicated everything that I had. And probably now when I look back, I realize, oh, yeah, this relationship didn't work because of A, B, C, and D. And by the way, I have never been bitter about any of my exes. All of them. Is there any ex of mine that I don't talk to? Not necessarily being in constant communication with them. But bro, most of my exes, I still have conversation with them. If they reach out, they want to talk, yeah, I'll still talk to them. Most of them. Apart from maybe one crazy one. The one that I had in high school. She's still a friend on Facebook, I think so. I don't block. No, no, just stay there. And if I block, it's just temporarily. And then I unblock you back. And that is not equivalent of me giving a second chances. No, no, no. Even you gentlemen who are listening here, bro, don't ever give a second chance. One of my mentors told me, Chris, giving second chances is the worst thing that you can ever do. Because for the exact same reason why the relationship stopped at first will be the exact same reason why even this other relationship, I mean, this relationship is going to fall again. So instead of you wasting your time and thinking, oh yeah, I can give second chances and win, bro, there's no winning in you giving second chances. It doesn't exist, can never exist. So I actually suggest if someone chooses to walk away, bro, let them walk. If someone chooses to take you, yeah, let them pick you. And learn to pick the women who've picked you. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat this, but in his book, what's the name of the book again? The Way of the Superior Man by David Dada. I don't have a copy of it here. But in his book, David Dada says, choose a woman who chooses you. Bro, there's nothing far from that. When a woman has chosen you, bro, oh, bro, she will understand you when you're in your deepest shit. She's going to submit to you. She's going to listen to you. She's going to let herself be led by you. Isn't that the beauty of a relationship? But very often, the women that you choose, if they don't want you, bro, it's just going to be a struggle. And if you ever find yourself in a relationship where, oh, you're struggling, you have to justify this, you have to do this, you have to say this, you have, just leave it. Because probably you're fighting a war that is already gone. But it's always good when you have a woman who's decided to submit to you, she's not stressing you up. And even if you are addicted to the drama of your current woman, bro, if a woman is stressing you out, either she loves you very much and you annoy her, which anyway, if you stop, probably she'll stop loving you. So just be you, and the people that are interested in you, bro, they will come. They are going to come. Someone saying, "Mama's boy are the most dangerous." What do you guys think of Mama's boy? These boys that cannot do anything without asking their mother. Uh, bro, my opinion with that is, in as much as everyone loves their mother, I also do love my mother very much. But she cannot be the center, or she cannot be the person that would be completely deciding what I have to do with my life. No, 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 no. And if she becomes, then that will simply mean every time I have to make a decision, every time I have to do something, or whenever I'm just contemplating on something, then that will simply mean now my mother has to be the one to make that decision. Now imagine you have a girlfriend, and this girlfriend of yours cannot advise you or cannot tell you anything. And even if she says, by the way, I think these curtains, if we bought the blue one, they will really look nice here in this house. And then you go, oh, no, no, I'll keep the black curtains because my mom is the one that told me, yes, 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 my mom will not approve of this. Or you plan to buy, let's say, maybe a plot of land, and you hear a whole man picking up the phone call. Mom, I'm thinking of going to buy land in Kisumu or in Nyeri, and what do you think of it? Now the mother is like, yes, go buy this land in Nyeri. Oh, yes. No, no, don't move from Syokimau. Or if you move from Syokimau, you have to go to Kangemi. And I'm like, now the woman of this guy is going to be thinking, what the fuck is wrong with this man? He means he cannot just make his own decision. Bro, there's nothing that women find very attractive. And I'm saying this because they've told me. Women find it super attractive when a man just knows what he has to do. When you decide, okay, fine, what am I going to do? I'll move from Kangemi, I'll start living in Kikuyu. Yes, one morning he wakes up on a Saturday, he goes, visits the place, house hunting, he finds a house, tomorrow morning is Sunday, or even that Saturday evening, finds a pickup and he says to his woman, listen, get ready, we are moving away from here. Of course, it's not just going to be short notice, and even if it's short notice, we are moving from this single bedroom, we are going into a one bedroom, houses in Kikuyu, the kids, yeah, we have a kid, and this kid is going to be going to this school. I've already found a school nearby. I've spoken to the head teacher and everything. Yes, we will move. With your job, yes, you can still commute, but now this will require you to be leaving the house maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and you're good. The same. Or if you run a business in this area, I looked at it and I was like, okay, fine. I can afford to be paying for your transport for you to come and run the business in the same area so that you don't lose your customers. We'll move tomorrow morning. Bro, by the time you're coming to her with all these things well calculated and well planned, she'll be like, I'm ready to go. And she goes. Rather than maybe now Njeri, now suppose Njeri is my girlfriend. Njeri, nilikuwa nasema nilikuwa nasema unafikiria mama atafurahia tukihamia Kikuyu? Now Njeri has to start pretending there to be excited while she's not even excited. No, come on. We can do better than that. And definitely do better than that. So, man, you have to be a people who know how to decide on something. And once you've decided on this, that's the way it should be, and that's how it must always be. When you decide on that, stick to that. Make decisions, stand firm with them. Because anyway, indecisiveness, there's nothing, personally, there's nothing that pisses me off like indecisiveness in any human beings. For me, I don't really appreciate when someone is indecisive. You want this? Say, I want this. You don't want it? Say, I don't want this. And be straightforward. Tell people, yes, I'm interested in this. I am not interested in this. I can do this, yes. No, I cannot do this. Bro, people will respect you on that. People will very often respect someone that says no to their faces rather than saying, yeah, I'll think about it and never do it. Or the things that you disagree with, be able, at least be bold and stand up and say, I disagree with this. I'm not subscribing to that idea that you're trying to front there. I don't. Simple. Let people be uncomfortable with you telling them to their faces, I don't agree with this, I don't agree with this. Okay, fine, if you don't agree with it, so be it. But don't be the person that will just conform to anything that you're being told just for the sake of peace. No. As Jordan Peterson is always saying it, a good man is a useless man. Something along those lines. But he also says you should learn to be dangerous. Be a very dangerous man that people will be so scared to do certain shit in front of your eyes because they know if so and so, if Chris was to know this, he's going to call us out on this. Bro, me, I've done it. I've done it with my own family. To one moment, me and some distant, some relatives, bro, we had serious disagreements to the point that I even blocked them. Because I don't subscribe to what you are saying. So if I don't subscribe to it, so what next? I disagree with you on this. It's landed me in trouble so many times. But now they are used to me. They know. I'd rather not know it, because if I know it, I'll tell them to their faces, no, this is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. Bro, that gives you a certain level of respect. Or if you don't have the courage to say it, so long as they're not oppressing you, just be quiet. Let people keep on guessing where you stand. Does he like this? Does he not like this? What does he mean by this and that and that? Bro, let people always guess. They will never know. Bro, these people will be guessing left, right, and center, but they will never know. And that gives you a whole point of advantage. So, gentlemen, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's all that I had for you today. And just don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. I think my eye is giving me a bit of problems. I'll go see my optician. This eye here is giving me a little bit of problem. But other than that, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.